Hello.
Yeah, that's your name.
Squirrels got me.
Big Jim.
Yeah.
Really, 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 really cold and fun.
Cold and fun.
Cold and fun.
That's good that you think that of it, because that's what deer hunting typically is cold and fun.
Yesterday morning, I'm glassing up on the pass, and I see these deer moving, and I'm like, ooh, there's some deer moving. All of a sudden, I just see this person just head down, just hauling ass, wearing shorts and a t-shirt with a pack on. And I'm like, is that Tard? My dad always talks about floating through the woods like the autumn breeze.
So Robert's
when you're
the
275 pounds, I don't know how you do that, but
the Freightliner. It's just like a creeper. You're just kind of up in the corner watching what's going on down there.
yeah,
You know,
he's like,
he's up there slapping it, pissing all over everything.
is it warm yet?
How did you know the name of the actor?
That's, I know.
Why'd you say his name?
Hervé Villechaize. Remember this?
You know what pert near means.
If you know what pert near means and you live in America, you're a redneck too.
Welcome to the Log Talk Podcast, brought to you by Pert Near Outdoors.
Jay, it's good breakfast beer.
Yeah, it's really good.
Breakfast sodas?
Breakfast
beer.
sodas.
Yeah.
I would have really enjoyed working on a peanut butter and chocolate peanut butter stout now.
Yeah, well,
That would have been good.
Yeah, well, maybe when we hook up with Black Rifle, we'll make that work.
yeah. Why is everybody talking so quiet?
Is our beer burning in the back?
No, it's fine.
Who's watching our beer?
Me.
You are?
You want to put one of our phones out there on FaceTime?
Yeah, we could live stream the
You
beer.
want to just live stream it to Pert Near Outdoors, and then
That way we don't have to get up.
everyone
ever.
can be like, "Hey, it's boiling over. Go do something."
Yeah.
Dumbasses.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
We're sitting here at Windy Brew brewing our beer. Dirt Nap IPA. It's going to be an IPA. It's not going to be a double IPA, right, Russ?
Yeah, no, we're gonna keep it lighter.
Keep it lighter.
I don't need people
Around 6'6".
hammered.
6'6".
6'5".
6'5".
6'5" breed more.
Well, I mean,
6'5"
the
breed more.
lighter it is, the more feed-worthy it is.
Right. So we're sitting here. Russ got things started at 5 a.m. We're it's 8:40, and we're plugging right along here. So we're at Windy Brew. Rusty, the master brewer here.
Easy there, just the brewer.
Well,
To be a master brewer, you got to do some big stuff.
you're a master something. And then we got Danny, who's on his phone, ignoring the
I
conversation.
got a lot going on over here.
Do you?
Always do.
Okay. Hey, you got to keep track of what's happening on the interwebs.
Yeah.
So we got Danny Boy here and Big Jim.
Mm-hmm.
And we just poured ourselves a nice cold one.
A little breakfast beer.
A little breakfast beer. I've had my coffee. Everybody else is kind of nursing a little coffee. Danny's drinking some water.
I had coffee.
Yeah. You had some coffee.
I had coffee.
Some
this morning.
decaf.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't know how you drink that.
It's not bad.
I'm out.
It's Black Rifle.
Black Rifle decaf?
Yeah.
Oh. Didn't know. I tried some of, what was it, the CAF?
Oh, the 2X.
The 2X caffeine.
How'd
Yeah.
that go for you?
That stuff,
Rocket fuel.
yeah, it's good stuff.
Maybe
I
that-
like that. Sarah didn't like it. It made her, have heart palpitations. And
Yeah, I made
issues.
the mistake of doing like a monthly subscription
Of
where
that?
it just sends you a random bag of coffee.
Yeah.
And like the second bag I got was 2X. I'm like, oh boy.
I'd
I'm
give
not-
that a whirl. Coffee don't seem to touch me.
No?
Energy drinks, nothing. They don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I see people that are just living on energy drinks, and it's like, damn, that cannot be good for you. Like 3 or 4 of them a day.
It's really scary when you see a kid roll up with like 2 of the tall boys, like Monster,
Right.
Yeah.
at 8 a.m. for your class, and you're like, okay.
Yeah. And it's no wonder why you're tired all the time when you're freaking crushing, 1,000 milligrams of caffeine a day. But so let's Russ kind of give us a rundown of. So we were here. I was just thinking about it. It was not quite a year ago, but it was about a year ago, we'll say, when we came here and we brewed the beer, the Double Drop Tine IPA
Yeah,
we did last year.
little over because that was like a.
It was September,
Hey,
like
let's
around
do
September
this.
1st. I think we
threw it all together.
Yeah. So you were fairly new to brewing at that point.
Very.
and now we're about a year in, and you're doing almost all the brewing here, correct?
Yep. And it's not, I mean, I'm doing it because more or less Bill is still a little injured and I can move faster.
Yeah.
You know, we still talk all the time. So it's like he's 1 and I'm like 1.1 or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, they pretty much give me free range around here to do as much beer as I possibly can and experiment with little stuff like I was talking to you guys about earlier. But we definitely have to still stay with all our new stuff, or like our old school stuff that we always grew up on, basically. And yeah, you guys are just seeing what I'm going through, basically.
Yeah.
Brewing outside now and getting evicted by my owners.
Yeah, there's a lot happening here. You guys have got some construction happening in the building here, and anyone who is from local or was at the event last year, you saw that they had a new I don't know, Morton building style, like steel building put up next door that I think it was still a gravel floor then. It may have been poured soon after, or maybe it had just been poured, the floor.
We poured that, I want to say in March.
Yeah. So now that is full of brand new brewing equipment.
Yep. And overflow from here because we're, you know, we just don't have enough room.
Yeah. Of overflow of equipment from in the existing building right now.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So you guys are in kind of that. You mentioned that you're brewing outside. So you're kind of in that in between where you've removed all the brewing equipment from in here because you're doing renovations to the inside of the actual existing building, the original building, for the on-site brew. You guys do that too, where people can actually set up appointments and come actually brew stuff here.
Yeah, we actually just had our first 2 batches made yesterday. Definitely a learning experience. It's a little different. People aren't going to have to crack their own grain, and they don't have to stir nearly as much as we did last time. It's fun. It's a lot more involved this time, I feel, and it's just a lot nicer. They're not going to have to bottle anymore. We're going to do all the bottling, so we don't have to worry about, you know, them coming in and, you know, having to learn every time how to redo it.
Right.
Probably end up, hopefully, not having to do that. That would be great.
Yeah. So how long are you guys thinking until you got the new?
Till we're fully done? 2 weeks. 2 weeks we should be on that new system. Praying.
Yeah.
I hope.
Is it going to make it that much easier?
Oh my God.
To do everything?
Yes.
With that new system?
Well, one, we'll have our auger back, so I won't have to use the forklift.
Well, I was wondering. I didn't remember that process from the last time we did it.
Yeah.
The forklift with the grinder.
Yeah. You know, you got to do what you got to do to get it done. I mean, if you guys look, I mean, not everyone on the podcast can hear, but like where Brew on Premise was, that's where our auger and grinder were.
Oh,
you know,
okay, that's
so,
right.
So, it came through the wall. We knocked that wall out, so it's put brand new windows in. It looks super nice over there.
Yep.
Actually cleaned the floor. Once all that gets done and we can clean out all of this, we're going to expand the kitchen a bit. The tasting room's going to bump out. We're going to take a couple walls out over here. You know, it's just really a process, and it's time, which there's a lot of tedious stuff that we just have to get done.
Yeah.
I thought the grinder and the forklift worked great.
They worked really good, actually.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was great because we had 3 of us doing it.
I didn't know that wasn't like the normal thing. I thought that was just what you did.
No. But to your point with the 3 people, you got one person dumping the grain, one person running the forklift so that you can lift it up and down to get the pails off from underneath, and then I'm picking the pail out and dumping it in the vat or the
mash tun.
Yeah.
So think about that all by myself. I actually start the process earlier. So as soon as remember the first alarm went off after like 15 minutes, that's when I start grinding and everything. And I almost start putting it in at 20, 25 minutes.
Yeah.
And it takes me that much time to actually get all that grain in. And we've got a big batch today. That's over 300 pounds of grain in there, which Danny gets to rake out because he didn't show up on time.
That's right. Got to mix a big batch today.
But like you ran me through the new system, and that system is like a lot less messing around with different hoses and stuff because everything's plumbed right in. So
it's great.
Open valves and let it go. So
which is going to be awesome. So
it's all about. I feel like what you're doing here, it's all about efficiency. The more efficient you can be with it, the more stuff you can brew at once, the more things you can have on the machine working.
Correct. That's why we're like trickling right out of the mash tun into the wort grant.
Yeah.
You know, that's why we're taking our time there. We could open that up and blast it right out. But then we're not we're not going to get enough beer. We're not going to get all the sugar out of the grain. you know, it's just going to be, we're going to have to cheat and if we want to spike the ABV and stuff like that. So, and we don't want to do that because you lose the integrity of the grain almost in the beer. So, and it doesn't taste as good, I think.
Yeah. So we're going for, it's an IPA. It's going to be very, I guess, kind of give a description of what the beer is going to be.
It's going to be very close to last year. We might just get a little more citrusy and like you might get a little more fruit notes out of it, depending on what hops we decide on. I'm going to let you guys choose. We're going to keep the base stuff. It's just what we're going to dry hop with.
Okay.
But yeah, it should be very hazy, very juicy. You know what everyone was in craving last year, and people still come in and ask, "What's your haziest IPA?" And I'm like,
We had it, but it was gone in 5
yeah,
days.
it was gone. You know, everyone bought it up. That was really sweet.
That went pretty quick.
I think you came in and bought. One of you two did.
We both did.
Was it
Well,
you?
You came in for me and bought all that
Yeah,
beer.
you bought there was like a case and a half left.
There you go.
Is that the signal to
Yeah.
you suck?
My father-in-law wanted a bunch of it, so, and then I took a few, but
Yeah,
we bought up like a flat of it.
I think I waited until I shot my buck to drink it. So
I did that too. I had one right in the cooler in the truck and was waiting for it.
Yeah,
So-
I know it. And my Uncle Chris actually still had a couple for the 4th of July party, and I tasted it. It tasted all right, but I mean, it was in that can for 10 months almost, 9 months.
Yeah, so how long will that stay good for?
I don't know. I mean, I've been seeing people post beers, like other beers that are, you get those fruited beers from Mortalis that are thicker than hell.
Yeah.
And there's people that are waiting like a year with them, and I'm like, holy crap.
Right, why would you? Well, sometimes it just happens, It's just a can in the back of the fridge that you...
I've got beers that I have had easily over a year that are in bottles and cans, and I'm like,
I think I do have 1 or 2 drop tines left in the fridge.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well,
do you want to like sell those, or
I mean, they're
you want,
collector's items at this
You want
point.
like $30 a can?
If you purchased beer here and took it off premises, can you bring it back on premises
and resell it?
No, we're gonna have a little taste.
You want to taste test it?
I'm
all for that. Yeah. I would do that, or once we get
I'm not
this.
putting that on you, Jim, but
I'll
I'm
bring
putting
it back.
on you.
It all depends on if you want to come.
Do you want to come?
I was gonna say, do you want to come early? We could taste test it earlier, and then go from there.
I mean, we could do that.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, we could come.
I had to think.
Yeah.
I was thinking about what's going on outside.
It's not so much the going; it's the coming.
Yeah.
That's why you guys all have kids, and I have a dog.
Yes. What is that?
That's where it starts, though. It starts with a dog.
Right. It does. You got that, Russ.
You think that's your kid, and then next thing you know,
it's coming. Danny's gonna be finding out here in about
30 seconds.
3 weeks, 2 weeks.
5.
She's doing
Or
5.
5.
Are you due after the event or before?
Like 3 days after?
Oh, geez.
Yeah, it's plenty of time.
It's gonna happen on the day of the event.
That would be something. We could do a birth here. We could do a national.
I
A
hope
natural
we're
water
tracking.
birth.
We're gonna track for like a week and a half before. I'll have the Monday after off,
or you could do the week
and
and a
I'll
half
maybe
after.
be able to get.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, she ain't going late.
You don't think she's gonna
No,
go late?
she ain't going
If
late.
if you help, you can speed that process up.
Yeah,
You know
I'll
what
have
I'm
to
saying?
try that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some natural things you
We're
can
gonna
do.
have to work. Yeah.
Seems
right
like
after
the
this, we're
first
gonna have
baby
try that
likes
out.
to hang on there for a while.
Yeah, Bill Dan he was like 7-8 days late.
I know, that's what everybody says.
Yeah, we did a lot of 4-wheeler rides, trying to bounce him out of there.
Boat rides,
Boat
4-wheeler
rides.
rides.
Nothing worked.
I'll bring her over here to sell tickets.
There you go.
She'll probably love it.
Oh,
Yeah.
she'll probably hate you.
Yeah, it'll be hot and humid. She'll be freaking. So let's anybody that doesn't know, let's run through what we are doing this for. So we are doing just like we did last year. It'll be a fundraiser for the National Deer Association and the Venison Donation Coalition. If people don't know what either one of those are, QDMA was Quality Deer Management Association. They joined forces with National Deer Alliance for NDA now, National Deer Association. So they're a deer-focused organization, hunting-focused organization. And then the Venison Donation Coalition is a New York State nonprofit, private organization that raises money to help fund the processing of venison through meat processors to provide food for food pantries, soup kitchen type stuff, like where people can go and get meat from they can't afford or in tough situation can't get meat.
It's for feeding them.
It's for feeding them.
Yeah.
So we did this last year. We really had a great time with this event last year, and this is
even though the weather didn't cooperate
yeah,
too.
we had a bunch of factors. We had weather.
We were in the tent.
COVID.
Yeah.
Rainy,
good thing we were in the Finger Lakes for the first time in our lives.
Yes, right. Finger Lakes region. Figure that out.
But I mean, to the Venison Donation Coalition, like Uncle Chris took a deer down to a guy in Wayland that was part of the program, and he said that they actually feed a ton of their community with that. So it's staying local. It's really helping. So it's something to look into.
Yeah, I'm very proud of supporting that organization, and we've done that. We did the podcast with Greg First back last fall, and he talked a little bit about it. And it's the money that this organization raises money so that these butchers, because if you, Jimmy, shoot a deer and you take it to a butcher to donate, you don't have to pay a penny. So that butcher there's still expense to that butcher processing the meat and doing what they do with it. So that's where your money's going with the Venison Donation Coalition, is to pay these butchers, the going rate for a deer to be processed. So like when you go and buy your license online, it asks you, or if you go to a ticket seller, whether it be Walmart or your town hall, whatever, and you go to buy your license, they'll ask you if you want to donate $1 to the Venison Donation Coalition. Don't think that that's some sort of a state money draw. Like that's a money is going to this nonprofit to help process deer to provide food for people. So
that's not like Cuomo chips?
That's not Cuomo chips, yeah.
Gotcha.
That's real deal stuff.
So if you're out there and you're looking for a buck, or you shoot your buck, and then you're like, well, I'm good for the year, go out and shoot a doe and take it to one of these people and drop it off.
Yeah.
You're feeding somebody.
Yeah. It's a big deal, especially nowadays. Some people need help, and there's no better good protein than venison. Yep. So that's what this event is focused towards. The beer is ultimately focused towards benefiting, but we're trying to do a bunch of fun stuff this year here beyond what we did last year.
Wow. Well, we have more time this year, and we're a little more organized, I think.
Yep. So the event's going to be on August 22nd here at Windy Brew in Sheldon, New York, right on 20A. So it's a pretty awesome location, really, for anybody that's coming from Rochester, from the Finger Lakes, Buffalo, even down the southern tier towards like Wellsville and that. We got the main routes here.
Pennsylvania.
If we could get people from Pennsylvania to come up here, that'd be awesome.
Antlered up.
Yeah. Get off your ass and come up to New York. I don't know if I'd leave Pennsylvania. I'd stay right there.
It's for a day.
I know. I'm just being a sarcastic fellow.
They could stay right at your house. The bar's right down the road.
Pitch a tent in my backyard.
I mean,
if it stops raining, it's pretty wet there right now. But
it'll be all right.
Yeah.
Do it for Jim.
Do it for Jim.
PA Jim.
Yeah. So so our game plan is we were kind of coming up with more firm ideas, and I'm sure some stuff will develop and change between now and then. But we have a whole long list of people that we're going to be reaching out to and have already some of them engaged with to create. We're going to do like a Chinese auction where we've got a bunch of baskets. Can you say that? Is that racist?
I haven't heard that one being on the list yet.
I don't give a shit.
But like it's very accepted. I don't care either, but I'm just saying. So we're going to do
maybe it's just because it's China. I mean, it's fine.
It's a China raffle.
Yeah.
China raffle.
That's where the virus came from.
Oh,
Trump
Jesus.
got
So
in
we're
trouble for that.
Yeah,
So
Trump
maybe you
did.
can't say it.
Thank God not a lot of people listen.
You might not want to post this. This whole thing's going to get deleted. We'll get blocked from the internet.
They have to listen to it to delete it. So we're going to do a Chinese raffle. So we're going to have 10 plus baskets is what we're looking to put together. So people will be able to buy tickets here.
I'll be right back.
Russ has got to go. Okay.
Check on the baking soda water.
Do you want to kill that? You want to kill that fan?
Are you gonna cry about it? I forgot. It's all about Billy.
Fucking. Hey,
keeps the flies out.
It does. See, that's nice. So now we don't have background noise. So anybody that tuned out because of the noise, now they're back.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a basket raffle. We're going to have a whole bunch of stuff so people can buy tickets here, like just raffle tickets for that. And we'll do the drawing there. But we're also going to do a cornhole tournament. So that'll be, what did we decide, a $20 entry for the cornhole tournament?
Yep.
That's going to be it'll be a two-person team. However many teams we can get, obviously I need to have a equal number. Be $20 to enter. The winner is going to get. What do we decide? We had all sorts of ideas. I don't have my pad of paper here.
2 4-packs of beer and
so
2
each
tickets into
the big raffle.
The big raffle.
So that's exactly right. So we're going to have each winner, so each member of the team will get a 4-pack of the Dirt Nap IPA, which is about a $22 value each. So it'll be $44 value, so you're getting your money back. Nice investment there. You're going to get an arm's length of tickets for the Chinese raffle, and then you're going to get each winner is going to get an entry to the gun raffle we're going to do. So we're going to be raffling off. We're going to do a card game, so we're going to sell 52 chances to a muzzle loader.
We're going to sell 50. The 2 winners from the cornhole game are going to get the leftover 2 tickets.
Right, correct. So we'll have a board up. We're going to do a game like that where you can come in and buy your chance as many as you want. So there'll be $20 an entry for that, and we'll have a muzzle loader. We don't have the exact model yet, but we're going to work with Sugar Bush Armory here I don't know if he's in Bennington or Varysburg, whatever.
Bennington.
It's Bennington. So we're going to get over there, and I've already talked to Chemo about that, so we're going to get that set up and put a gun on. So we'll have a pretty awesome event here on that Sunday, August 22nd from 1 to 5. You can come buy your tickets, and we talked about whether you got to be present or not to win. So I think what we'll do is we'll just have people write their maybe their last name or their name and a phone number.
Name and phone number, and then
on
we
the
can
tickets.
get a hold of them.
Yep. So if somebody isn't able to stay here for the full 4 hours and wants to buy some raffle tickets, just stop in and buy some raffle tickets. That's fine. We'll probably have something set up on. I don't know. We got to figure out how we're going to do that with the cornhole for the signups, because we would like to have some sort of an idea how many teams we have to play in that. But I guess keep your eyes peeled. Anybody that's listening, just keep your eyes peeled on our probably Facebook page, and we should probably put something up on our website because not everybody uses Instagram and Facebook. So we'll have to keep our eyes on that. But anything else for the day of event, Russ? We were just kind of went through the different prizes and stuff.
What'd you talk about?
We just talked about everything from
Cornhole.
prizes. And
Cornhole,
gun raffle, Chinese
auction.
I think that's about it
Beer.
for that. Beer.
Lots of beer.
Yeah.
It's going to be beer.
More than just what we're making today. So.
Mhm.
Yeah, they got a whole list here.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a lot of
just
cervezas.
Just come feed them.
I mean, we'll have the Big Ten up too, which will be nice. So rain or shine, we'll make it happen.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we'll do cornhole if it's raining.
You don't want to have a wet cornhole.
No one wants a wet cornhole.
No, that's not good for anybody.
Unless you're using a bidet.
So what?
For
He
prizes.
did you reach
Some-
out to him,
No,
or
I'm saying
think
I
that'd be
hit
an
them up,
idea?
and-
Did he reach back out?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. So it's dead. It's a dead deal.
Dead deal.
He probably listened to the podcast and figured he didn't want to advertise with us.
No, he'll be right over.
Yeah.
Maybe the guys at Redneck Rising can help us out on that one.
Yeah. Chad could probably help us out.
Yeah.
I gotta touch base with Chad. We are gonna have at least a buck here. We might try to have a few bucks here.
Beans.
So Franken Beans, the legend of Franken Beans, is gonna be here. So we're pretty excited about that. Angela's gonna bring him out.
Are you gonna have your buddy bring his trailer?
Well, that's why I want to see if we can coordinate something to get like an actual display wall or something where we can put 4 or 5 or 6 bucks up. Brad Lindsay shot that 150 plus inch buck here in Bennington a couple of years ago.
A couple of Brian's bucks.
Brian,
Nice.
Bob's got that.
I could bring
160
my
that
euros, my 130 euros.
How about
Bring
that?
those.
We haven't even talked about that roadkill buck. How's that thing decomposing?
They're
What?
eating it down there. Yeah, it's nasty.
So I was driving back in, it was like January.
You got 50 seconds.
And I'm driving down 28 through Geneseo on the east side of Geneseo where there's like some doctor's offices and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm talking on the phone with Jimmy, and I just catches my eyes. I see these tines laying in the brush or in the goldenrod, like knocked down goldenrod from the snow. So Jimmy, I ended up going over there and I talked. It was around and around, but I ended up
Yeah.
we checked with the authorities, the police and stuff to see what we could do.
I was gonna try to dip in and nab it, but it was like right on the busiest section of town. So
Yeah.
and then the one day I went to do it and there was cops sitting there. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna do it in front of cops.
So I actually called the dentist and I asked him. I was like, listen, I go, there's a dead buck laying in your goldenrod out front. You probably don't even know it's there, but there's a dead buck laying in there. I go, do you mind if we come over after the business is after your office is closed and get it? And they're like, oh, let me go ask the doctor. I'll be right back. The secretary did. She went and asked the doctor, and she came back. Oh yeah, no problem. Just come by after hours. I go, okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever see a picture of that?
No, I don't think so.
It's probably an 18-inch wide 8-point.
Yeah, I went over with a hatchet and a sawzall, and probably would have been a lot easier to do when it was fresh, but we got her.
It's pretty
I'm
stank.
sure it smelled awesome.
Oh, it smelled
Now,
horrible.
See, I feel like there's always like that jeopardy where they're like, oh, I'm a hunter. And you're like, oh, you found a deer on my property? Oh, I'm gonna do that. Don't worry about it. See you later.
Well, that's why we were considering just swooping in and taking it. Because
You could have pulled
we
like
were
a stand.
We were like,
all
if,
black.
Yeah.
if we tell them it's there,
Face
they might
mask.
go take it.
Yeah.
So we were like, if we
But
could
you know,
swoop in.
we did the right thing.
Yeah.
Look at us. We're growing up. You know, we have a platform now. Or if we did something,
You're growing
people-
up. We literally forked Danny's yard last week.
I know. Well, there's some things. you should never-
18-year-old me would have gone over there pissed drunk and cut the head off the thing and gone home.
Yeah, I know. But we have grown. We're more mature. We think about our actions before we do them. You know, the consequences.
Billy, you want a seltzer?
No, I don't want a seltzer
All
because when I drink seltzers from a legitimate brewer of a seltzer,
Susquehanna.
yeah, then I end up goes downhill quick. I will try one of those the day of though. If they're still
I'll
here.
have a different.
Yeah, 7%.
7%.
Easy there.
Do you have any of that in cans?
No, we can't can it.
Can't
I
can
don't
it.
can seltzers.
That'll hit you deep.
Yeah.
Right
where
in
you
there.
want it.
Right
Right,
in
in there. Oh my God! If anybody hasn't listened to that podcast, it's probably for the better.
I've got a
That was a
Hawaiian
great
punch
podcast.
That
one
was a
coming
great
out
podcast.
next.
A what?
Hawaiian punch.
Ooh,
Seltzer?
Yeah.
I'd feed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It was supposed to be on before this one, but I didn't carb it.
Rusty.
I know. I
Peep.
messed up, Tater.
The PB&J's tasting pretty good.
Good.
It's very good. Big Jim freaking housed that thing.
Well, when you're not talking, you can drink. So
Yeah, that's a good point. That's why you don't talk a lot.
you,
He's smart. Doesn't get himself in trouble like you.
No. Yeah, because I talk and drink. That's a bad situation. Because those two things don't go well together.
Dimitri!
Yeah. Well, you got some kind of career to ruin? Trying to protect yourself?
do you recall wondering if he was you're questioning on him if he was a Russian asset or not? As we were walking down the hallway back to our room. Dimitri, are you a Russian asset?
Yeah.
I'm like, Billy, shut up, go to bed.
Yeah, I know. And I think me and Timmy Tom and the three of us walked around for like 45 minutes or so after. I don't know.
The last I saw you, you opened the door for me, and I looked at you, and you just smiled at me, and I'm like, Bill, we're going to bed. And you were like, no, dude, we're going to the bar. And I'm like, I ain't going to the bar.
I'm really glad there was nobody at the bar because I would have definitely embarrassed myself. But,
Shocker.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
So we're looking forward to the event here in August.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
If anybody has any questions or whatever, let us know. But we're trying to kind of get a head count so we know how many people are coming. So we've got the event. We don't really need, it's not that we really need the head count, but it's good to know who's coming.
I'll be here.
We'll be here.
It doesn't matter after that.
Hopefully.
But I love all
I
of
might
you.
come. I'm interested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're interested?
Yeah.
You don't want to overcommit.
No.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people like you.
Yeah.
You know.
That don't want to like full on commit.
Right.
You know. So that's the deal.
Was that like a shot at me?
No. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
No,
Better
if
not be.
anything, it was a shot at Jimmy. 'cause
Yeah,
he
I
just-
responded.
He showed up last year.
No, I know, but he just said he didn't.
On a
He just said he's
Wednesday.
interested in the
If you send me a Facebook invite, I'm going to respond interested.
Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate that.
And the first one that I didn't respond to is interested, and I said I'm coming was Danny's diaper party, and now I'm like, shit, I don't know if I can go to that. That's why I
Wait,
always
when is
say
that? The
interested.
31st?
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Ooh. No, I'll be there.
So Danny's little baby shit tickets are in my truck.
In case things
in
go
case
sideways.
I don't make it in a couple weekends.
So, I guess that kind of covers the event. Is there anything else we want to chat about? Anybody working on anything exciting for the fall or any big expectations or anything?
We'll see.
I mean, I'm building a man cave in my basement that I'm super excited about.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming out pretty good.
Yeah. Trying to do it slow and the right way. So I'm trying not to rush it because you could cob it together, no problem. But what I tore out of there is cob together. So I'm trying to tell myself that, I took a wall down to move it, and I found out that the wall was all cob together with scrap wood. So I tore
That's
that
awesome.
out of there.
You could probably resell that on Facebook Marketplace for at least $2,000.
Not when I tore it out of there, you couldn't. But yeah, now you could.
Yeah.
But no, I'm trying to get that done. It's a nice little setup. I'll have an area to work on my guns, and I think I want to grab some bow stuff. I think it would be cool to get an arrow cutter and maybe a press, and be kind of cool to have an area to mess around with that stuff.
Press is expensive. I looked at those before, especially now with like the actual.
I mean, even an
the
arrow
way the
cutter.
limbs are.
I mean,
it's just a grinder and a tape measure. That's all you need.
Yeah,
it would be so nice.
That's all Dix's was when I worked there.
But like, I went to Field and Stream and bought arrows, and I freaking pull inserts out of them when I'm pulling them out of the target. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
And that's something simple that you could just take the time to do in your own basement. I mean, you know the length.
You're
of your
better
arrows
off,
and,
yeah. To be honest.
Yep. And that's like I was over to Earth Spirits talking to him, and they're kind of getting away from doing like the fletching of arrows and stuff.
Really?
Only because it's so time consuming, and everybody's got their own ideas of what they want them to be. Like, you go to a place, it's tough for them. Like, what are they going to have? 40 different variations of fletching, and then all these different people want helical and straight and this and that. So, yeah, I think that's something that we've talked about is getting a fletching jig, but
don't matter at 20.
Don't matter at 20.
Does not matter.
Don't matter at 20.
No, one of my friends actually set up all my arrows, and he had me shoot a naked arrow, just the shaft, to see which
bear
or like no, not actually.
Slick.
It wasn't bear. Sorry, he made me like label one of them to see how it twisted coming off.
You put
to
like
go
a
off
mark
of that.
on it.
Yeah, and I've never done that, and I used to cut arrows all the time and make arrows for people.
Remember that time when you were setting up my bow and you nicked the string and you super glued it? Remember that?
Yeah, and then it worked for the next 4 years.
Yeah.
That's
I've
tough.
super glued string.
Oh man,
before.
heaven forbid I hooked you up on a bow, you little twat.
Whoa!
Wow,
this is the
Went
family
deep.
program.
It is not a family program. There are no kids under 21 listening to this.
There is definitely kids under 21.
Man, it's only 9 o'clock in the morning. You got hostility like that?
Jesus, gang banging on bacon.
That's exactly what I was
Getting hungry.
Where's Ma? I thought Ma was gonna be
Ma's
here. at 9.
coming. She said she was on her way.
Up that,
eggs and sausage or something.
Dude, it's
whatever.
duck sauce, duck and goose
good.
sausage.
Ooh.
Duck sausage?
Yeah.
Is it greasy?
No, it's not.
Is it the lips or what? Duck lips?
Yeah.
Sorry, is that inappropriate? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm getting yelled at for that. And
Think about the kids, Billy.
Yeah, Billy. There's kids here.
Straight duck tongue.
Yeah. Yeah,
No, I got that from Ryan, from my buddy at Quaker Boy.
Yeah. Yeah, are you going to come to the tethered event there in Alden?
No.
No.
No, I like actual tree stands.
Okay, so you're not even going to support me. And
Billy, I'm making you beer. Shut the hell up.
Who's actually, are you going to be training us how to saddle hunt?
No, there's actually going to be
I got a
somebody
video
that-
of Billy testing out the saddle. We could
But this
repost.
was when we first started saddle hunting.
Does he like fall over and like
no,
twist
he's
up?
like hanging off the side of the tree, humping the tree. It's pretty funny.
It is really funny.
But
there's a Black Life
to the
Rifle
tethered
commercial
event
right there.
They said that they're doing a 3D archery shoot there too.
Oh, up at Hawkeye?
Yeah.
So
It's at
that's what
Allied, I
interests
think.
me.
Oh, it's Allied?
I think it's at
Oh.
Allied.
It's Allied.
Oh, I don't
yeah.
know where the hell it is.
Allied
It's
is right
just
on
down the road.
Clinton.
Another mile down.
Oh, yeah,
Clinton.
across from all the houses that look the same.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Got it.
Bringo.
That's what
I hope no one's from those houses that listen to this.
They're all the same. They know. What are they, freaking blind? They live there.
I mean, I'd hope.
Yeah.
But I think
Maybe they're
that'd be
all
a fun
family.
event either way. I mean, just go shoot your bow, even if you're not interested in tethered stuff.
What day is that?
It's 14th of August, so it's the Saturday before our event.
I have an event at Springbrook.
Yeah.
We got like beer, that one right there, beers and brats.
Beers and brats.
Springbrook or Spring Garden? I thought I read
Spring Garden, sorry.
That's
Spring
the place on-
totally different places.
That's a place on
16.
Two Rod.
Two Rod.
Yes,
Two Rod.
Two Rod, right?
Very
Not,
cool.
not
right
to be
before the-
mistaken with 4-rod.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Or three rod.
Or yeah, 3-4 rod.
Is there a 1 rod? Can we talk about what rod means?
It's a measurement.
It's a measurement, yes.
But I have no idea why they're out of order like
because of how long the roads are. Duh.
2 rod is not only 2 rods, and 4 rod is not 4 rods long.
It's like a
They're
rod a
measuring
mile or
something.
what?
I don't know.
I looked it up once because I wanted to know.
I asked this question.
4 is definitely the shortest of the 3 roads, though.
Right. So the more rods you
is it?
have, the shorter.
So is that like Common
No, maybe
Core
3.
math
I
from
think
back
3
in the
is
day, or
3
what?
is. So that doesn't make sense.
Because it goes 3, 4, 2, right?
So people are going to fucking, they're
No,
turning
I mean,
this shit off
This
right
is
now.
riveting discussion.
Yeah,
if
it's
you
really
live
not
in this
riveting.
area.
It's just a bunch of idiots talking about how long a frickin' road is.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, we're talking about what rods are. We want to know distance of rods.
All right, I
So
got
we
it.
wanna
I
know.
got it.
Okay,
We got this crazy
Google.
thing called a phone.
What's a rod?
Okay, Google.
So, Teach and Trey,
Or a
what
large
happens
farva.
Are you coming, Jimbo?
I don't know.
You should.
I'll try.
Yeah.
But if I come, it's going to be to shoot. I don't care
Oh,
about hanging off
hang
a
on.
tree like
Time
a
out.
monkey.
I'm out of here.
You got a rod?
A rod is 16.5 feet.
Interesting.
You are terrible with that.
Fucking just slam it.
Just throw
set
it somewhere,
down.
for Christ's sakes.
Bam, bam. Jesus.
Could you handle our beer a little lighter than that,
Yeah.
maybe?
If you did that, it doesn't.
It's not hard. God. These kids on roids or something.
Yeah, I'm not terribly interested in the saddle stuff, but I would like to shoot. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll
It's
see.
a free lunch.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. And I'm excited to see somebody that actually knows what they're doing. Like because I don't know. Like
There's only so many ways you can hang off a goddamn tree.
Yeah, but how to adjust your saddle with the angle of your
There's
braid.
a lot of people going.
Tighter,
Listen, it's
looser,
like,
somersaults, run around the tree. What?
Jim, are you
Jimbo,
part
it's
of
just
that
like-
tethered life?
No.
All right.
It's like a pint
You're like
night,
me.
Jimbo.
You just like figure it out.
Dudes love chilling with dudes.
Yeah. In saddles, all tied up.
And saddles.
This sounds like some Brokeback Mountain
Bunch
stuff.
of guys in diapers. It's gonna be a great time.
Diaper up.
Diaper up.
We used to diaper up and jump in lakes. Now we diaper up and climb trees.
I'd rather. If we're talking diapers, I'd rather diaper in a lake. I mean,
Yeah,
there's-
because you can pee and nobody knows
you
you're
can
peeing.
pee and drink all in the same sentence.
I feel
you know.
bad for the next guy that used that life jacket though.
Yeah.
Well,
Just
when it's your
pissing on
own,
the neck.
when it's your own life jacket, it is what it is. You know.
Yeah. Especially if you got a dookie out of there.
I don't know if I've ever tried that in a diaper.
Somebody's done it here, I think. Somebody's pooped while you've
Not,
done it.
no.
You've pooped
I've
while
never
on your
pooped. I've
saddle?
never pooped in a lake.
While,
in a lake?
While getting like dragged. I feel like somebody's done
This
that.
is going down rabbit hole.
No,
Here
it's
we go.
somebody. I feel like we know somebody
This is
that's
where you
done that.
lose.
I feel like
What do
Donnie's
they-
done that. Like
Wendy
Donnie's
Brew
pooped
does
while.
not approve this podcast.
Stop.
What is? It's like Tony Peterson calls it like a sky dump or something. You guys ever do that?
Oh, there's
I've
You
been
ever
tree
dump
stands?
off? You ever dump off a tree stand?
No, I've always gotten down to do it.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
I've never. I don't think I have from the tree.
I don't
I
want that
usually
at the
will
base
get-
of my tree. I got to get a little ways away first.
I've done it at the base of my tree, like that year.
So why would you climb down? If you're going to do it at the base of your tree, just do it out of your tree.
Because the stand I was in, I didn't want to poop on the rungs of the ladder or anything like that. That's
Go
a
off
bad
the back.
situation.
Yeah,
Don't you
you're
have a
risking a
harness
lot
on?
there.
Yeah.
That was before saddle. Saddle, now you could just hang it right off the edge of the tree and
Yeah,
just
you
let
just
it go.
let your saddle get up around your lower back, and you just, you know.
Holy, wow.
Or actually be better
Or,
if you
you
got
know-
it down underneath your hams, underneath your hamstrings.
Like you had a squatty potty there
Yeah.
for you or something.
I gotta invest in one of those.
Yeah, a squatty potty.
Yeah.
I got one if you want it. Billy's trying to use it right now to potty train.
I
and
don't
it's a
want it.
nightmare
I'll buy a new one.
because he climbs up on it, but he grabs the bowl of the toilet to climb up to go
that's
to the
healthy.
bathroom. Yeah, it's disgusting.
Why didn't you make the kid some steps or something?
Well, we have a step. It's just it's
Don't
anything.
you have like the
Is your
little
kid not
potty
we
that you
have
sit
the
next to
little,
the
we have that. We've got this little like ladder thing with a different seat that sets on there. He's got it all, but it's like every day. He
Maybe
wants to
that's
do
your
something
problem.
different.
He has too much.
Yeah, it's probably
he has
what it
too
is.
many
You ha-
options.
Yeah. Options are not a good thing when you got to go.
So you want to know what's even
you just need
funnier?
to do it.
Is that the toilet's at just the right height where he can walk up and he pulls his pants down and he sets his schmeckle right on the rim, and he pees right in from there. And I'm like, oh my god, it is so disgusting.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Russ, you ever heard of vibrate?
No, food's here.
Yeah, it's mom.
Okay, food's here. It's duck
No
lips.
food
for
Duck-
you.
The duck lips are here.
Duck tongue.
You can actually just pull right up next to
What's a hilarious thing about the Billy is my dad taught my nephew how to pee outside next to a tree. So now he's outside. All he wants to do is just pee next to a tree.
That's amazing.
It's good and bad because they don't understand the comprehension of like
Public
Yeah.
So it's just like
That's hilarious. It's hilarious to watch.
So does he straight up like if you're walking by like downtown
not
East
like-
Aurora,
I don't
like
know,
find
I
a
don't-
tree and just
No, Billy pees right in the front yard of the house. Like he'll just pull his pants all the way down and start peeing. But what do you know?
Like father, like son.
Yeah, I'm proud of him. That's exciting. Do you know how nice it is to not change diapers?
Yeah, it's probably.
You don't know, but
I know I don't.
You got a long ways
He's what?
until you know.
He's like 3 years old.
3 years.
Yeah, three.
The
years,
amount
so-
of poopy diapers that you're going to change
Yeah,
is
it's
just
incredible.
unbelievable.
Just blowouts.
Yeah.
Just shit tickets everywhere. Smell wonderful too.
And then they're going to just and then you got to catch them as soon as they do it, or else they sit in it.
Oh yeah, the tar turns right into tar,
and it just blows out of all the
Great.
seams, comes right up the back.
Oh, right up the
And
back.
especially your kid's going to be GI issues.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's going to be and that first poop in the hospital, it's going to look like freaking roofing tar when it comes out of there. That stuff
They're
is
not bad for a while. They get bad when you go solids.
I'm gonna go do that thing where I brew so I don't have to listen to you guys talk about your kid's shit anymore.
Okay. Do we want to talk about pooping it anymore?
No, I think we're probably good there. I mean, I don't know how we got here, but we got here.
Because Billy wanted to talk about pooping out of your tree stand.
I did not. That's not what
you did because you started talking about diapers. Probably because of you, Big Jim,
Yeah,
saying
that might
that you
have
had
been me.
your Danny
diapers.
shit tickets in
Yeah.
in your truck.
Maybe that was
we knew where we wanted this to go.
Yeah.
That's the problem. It's Saturday. It's Sunday morning. We've all So anyway, I'm excited about everything. There's just a lot of good stuff.
No,
going
I think
on.
this will be a good event. It'll
Yeah.
be fun. Maybe I'll get drunk and Uber home. I don't know.
Or you just
Ooh,
go to
man.
or better yet, you just go to Danny or Billy. Well, probably Billy's house. I'd go to Billy's
You
house.
should just schedule some road calls out this way on Monday and just stay at
sleep
my
over.
house.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, you can sleep in bed with Bill Dan.
I could stay over at Danny's and show him how to take care of a kid.
Yeah.
I might have a kid, and I will have an extra bed.
Oh, I got him.
Yeah, you
Wow.
Smoked him.
did. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
now I
there's
got
blood on your shoulder.
got fucking
Good thing it blends
fly
in with
shit
your
on my
cranberry sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was dark. I didn't want to turn the lights on. I was being a good husband today.
You did good. We're excited for you, Danny. Danny Boy's married now. Danny Boy's gonna have a baby in a few weeks.
I must have lost the invite in the mail for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lost
It's
my
a family deal. It's all right, Jim.
You know, if you just don't
It's
live
okay.
out here, you're not here. You know.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I tell you what.
I
That's
mean,
probably why I didn't want
Purton,
to
your
drink
outdoors
today.
partner. I would have thought being in the crew, we would have been.
It's unfortunately on the paperwork your names were left off.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's a sole proprietorship.
Yeah, it's just a Billy show.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, and
anytime
invite
you
to
want to
the-
come out, just let me know. I got your number now. And you got mine.
Yeah, we don't need Billy.
Yeah.
No.
It won't be about Billy then.
All right.
It's about me. That's all it is. Anything else?
I mean,
good.
breakfast here, so
Okay, we got some duck lips and eggs.
I need another PB&J.
Is your mom here or does she just drop and go?
drop and go.
For real?
Yeah.
What the hell?
She doesn't want to listen to this shit.
No.
Well, we didn't need to talk about this when your mother was here.
Well, who knows? She would have walked. Why do you think I ran out the door?
God.
Because
I
she
would
would have
like
came in.
to-
Listen, there would have been so many embarrassing stories about me. Holy crap.
I would have liked to.
Oh, we could have
get
put her.
Camille-
We could have given her the
Yeah.
headset.
Camille
Exactly.
would have been good on a headset.
It would have been, oh,
I'm always good for a good rusty story.
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
Yeah, you should be.
Oh, always Billy with you.
Yep. All right. So
All
we're
right.
gonna wrap her up. We're gonna go and eat some duck eggs, and
Mm.
then we're gonna go finish brewing our beer.
We're
And
probably
we
pretty
hope
close,
to
actually.
we hope to see you all here on August 22nd,
Yeah. What time?
1 p.m. We're gonna do the cornhole starting at 2.
Okay, you did say that. All
Yep.
right, cool. Just
So-
wanted to make sure.
Yep.
We'll have a 10 up, so if rain or shine, we'll make it work. We'll figure out how to
Rain
get
or
everyone.
shine, it'll be worth your time.
Yeah,
We're
because
gonna
we'll
be
probably.
feeding
I
them.
mean, there's a good chance we could be fully expanded by then. You could see all our new stuff.
Full expansion.
Full expansion.
The only way you're winning the gun is to be here.
That's right.
Exactly.
If you don't come and buy your ticket, you
Yep.
can't get in on the gun.
Yep. We went around and around what to do for a gun, and I think the muzzleloader is truly a good choice because we've got the new late season this year here in New York. Good shooting, and not everybody has a muzzleloader, or maybe everybody'd like
Or
to.
maybe doesn't have a nice
Is that
muzzleloader.
10 days
so
or 7?
7. I don't know. It's the full week between
Christmas and New Year's.
So 7 days, I believe.
Or is it New Year's Day too?
That's the flat top season right there.
I think you can,
Is it
fill,
only
you
flat
can
top?
fill any tag you have left, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was open. Yeah, I think it's open season.
Oh, all right.
Full
Yeah.
go. Full send.
Anything you got
Just
left.
like Billy did in Colorado
Full send.
forever
Full
ago.
send.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Can't. Man, I greased all those rails, man. And I thought that I was just king
You
shit.
thought you
Tanner
were.
hauled it right into
Tanner
the lip.
hauled.
Oh, dude.
Yep.
My ankles are broken. God.
Yeah. It's like 2 grenades went off in my boots.
Yeah, but then
What
you
an
skied
idiot.
down like a mile.
Because I'm a freaking stud. That's why.
No, you're stupid.
Stupid. I was like, oh, well, tough, strong.
You like fell over at one point, and I kind of like looked at you, and I'm like, "You want us to just get you?" I think you're like, "No, I am not doing this out here." And I'm like,
I had to get to the bottom so that my now wife saw me struggling, but just like the strength in
yeah,
me,
because
you know?
miraculously on the last run, she got lost and ended up at the hospital with you.
What a story. We got to hear it again, don't we?
No, Jim, you've heard it too many times. You don't care.
Let's move on.
All right. Let's just wrap this podcast up.
We're just making it about Billy, you know?
Yeah,
Always.
do you want to tell a love story, Jim?
I don't have any.
Okay. Russ,
Are we done?
You got any
No,
love
I'm
stories?
gonna spike this in
Danny.
3 seconds.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Put
Feed
it
'em.
down. See you, boys.
Keep feeding them.
See you on the 22nd.
Feed 'em.
Fade 'em.